Hi guys, I'm Fara and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good and I hope you guys are doing amazing. Quickly, I just want to say thank you so much for the love and support that you guys have shown me despite the fact that I've not uploaded a video in over a month. I know, very, very, very bad of me. But as you guys know already, I did go to Chicago and you guys know that I've been to Chicago 4 times this year. By the grace of God, I've been 4 times, which means I've been on the plane 8 times this year. Wow. And the year has not finished. Anyway, I thank God for Jenny's mercies. I thank God for protection. I thank God that I've not been on an accident on the plane. But that's not what I want to talk to you guys about. That's not what I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you guys today about trusting in God and trusting God for the will of your life. Do you understand? Trusting God for the purpose that He has for you. Earlier this year, I wasn't so confident. I was a little bit confused as to what was going on with my life, what direction I was going. I knew that to be fair, towards 2018, around August or so, God really intervened and stepped in. And sometimes when you step into a new situation or when you experience a new thing, a new beginning rather, it can be a little bit daunting. It can be a little bit scary. You can sometimes have anxiety sometimes. Although you feel excited that you're in this new season and everything like that, you're thinking so many things. And if you're a thinker like me, you're thinking like, is this going to work? How is this going to happen? Blah, 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 this, that. But I've learned to understand, and I believe I'm learning in this month, in the 9th month, Fara, you really need to trust the will of God for your life. You really need to align yourself with God. You really need to talk to God and speak to God about your anxieties, your fears, and your concerns about your future. Do you understand? It's okay to feel those things. It's okay to be anxious. It's okay to feel a little bit concerned. It's okay to feel worried, especially when you're in a season where it almost appears like it's a dry season. But what I want you to know is that although you may feel all these feelings, God is the all-knowing God. He knows what He's going to do with your life. He knows the A to the Z. You understand? He knows every single thing about you. He knows when things are going to happen for you and everything like that. So the best thing for you to do to understand the will of God for your life is actually call out to God. And it's so funny because today, actually, funny enough, the preaching today was about I need to pray. You need to use your mouth to pray. So one of the ways that you can communicate with God and also to know the will of God in your life is by praying to God, by having a dialogue with God, by having regular communication with Him. And I believe I stumbled upon a scripture which is in 1 John 5 verses 14 to 15. I'm going to put it on the screen, but I'm just paraphrasing where it says, if you ask anything in my name according to His will, He will do it. Maybe let me just grab it up actually, because I don't want to paraphrase that. It's not nice. So New King James Version says in 1 John verses 5:14 to 15, it writes that now this is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask anything according to His will, He hears us. And if we know that He hears us, whatever we ask, we will know that He has the petition that we have asked of Him. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, you know, y'all, I'm a little bit sketchy when it comes to my reading sometimes. But yes, one of the things that I've learned today is that many of the times we are praying to God, we are having regular communication, we are dialoguing with God, but many of the times we're asking God for our own will. We're asking God for things that we want. What we need to do is we need to correct ourselves and say, Father, tell me, what are the will and the plans that you have for me? Let me walk in your accordance to the will that you have for me. Do you understand? And, you know, just by that 2019, I realized that, okay, even though I'm feeling all this anxiety and everything like that, I know by the grace of God that this is the will of God for my life. Do you understand? And just by having, prior to that date, just talking to God, literally constantly banging his door down. I'm sure God is just like, Farah, I've heard you. I've been told you. I've been showing you, like, listen, this is it. This is what I want. Blah, blah, blah. But you know me, sometimes as an individual, you need like 3, 4, 5 confirmations. Do you understand? That one confirmation sometimes, even though it's a big, massive revelation, sometimes it's just not enough. Luke 18 verses 1 says that men should pray always and not lose heart. So that's what I basically did. And honestly, I'm just grateful to God. So what am I trying to say to you guys today? change your prayer. Do you understand? And trust God for your life. Trust God for your life, that He knows what He's doing with your life. You're not an accident. Even though you may feel like you're in a dry season, trust and believe, honey, that God is working behind the scenes every single day, every single minute, every single hour. He is working on your behalf. Also know that the fact that if you've asked God for a particular thing, do you understand, and it's not working out, maybe it's not the will of God for your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's something that you need to communicate with God. But number one thing is that you should trust God, have faith in God, and also always ask Him, God, what is your will? What do you want me to do today? What do you have planned for me? What steps do I need to take? We need to walk hand in hand with God. I need to walk hand in hand with God. So I hope you guys are inspired. I hope you guys are encouraged. Honestly, God has really shown me on that 19th 2019. Yet that alone is just a unique date, you understand? But God has really blown my mind, because something that appeared to be so hard, so difficult, which was a great obstacle, God just made it easy just like that. And I thought, oh God, you're showing me that, listen, you've got great and mighty plans for me. Do you understand? So I need to move a little bit closer. I got to get close, so that I know that what you have planned for me, and so that I know also that by the grace of God that I will fulfill the plans and purpose for my life. There's no point trying to figure out your own plan. There's no point trying to do your own plan, because at the end of the day, you're going to end up falling flat on your face, and then you're going to go back to God and saying, God, okay, I'm here. What do you want me to do? Why long it out? Just face your corner and face God. I love you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.